Very good morning to all the students. Today we're going to start with the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Before we move any further, you must know about the poet. Who is Robert Frost? Robert Frost was an American poet who was born in San Francisco on March 26, 1874. His father belonged to New England and his mother was a Scottish immigrant from Edinburgh. By 1920s, Frost was the most celebrated poet in America. He basically wrote simply but insightfully about common and ordinary experiences. Frost chose not to experiment with new verse forms but to employ traditional patterns. He chose the old-fashioned way to be new. Here, The Road Not Taken is all about making choices. And those choices will shape us. Basically, this poem deals with the dilemmas that a man faces in life. Here, the two roads serve as a metaphor for the choices we make in life. Life throws many alternatives. Life throws many challenges. But the choice we make has far-reaching consequences. The impact that our choice will make on our lives can also not be foreseen. Hence, our decision should not be a shot in the dark. We may take a unique path and succeed, or a common one and fail. But we should not forget that failure is a stepping stone to success. Therefore, we should not hesitate to retract if we face situations that makes us unhappy. In this poem, The Road Not Taken, Robert Frost makes a fascinating use of two roads as a metaphor. You can have a look at the first line. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. So here, what are the two roads? Two roads has been used as a metaphor for life. Two roads stand for the choices we make in life. So Robert Frost combines a rustic simplicity with hidden, indirect and implied meaning in the poem with the use of two roads. Here in the poem, the poet comes upon a fork in a path road in the woods. Where the poet comes? The poet comes in a diverged two roads. It is autumn season and the leaves are turning color from green to yellow. He stands there and looks down on both paths as he is unsure which path he should take. He kept on standing there for a very long time and looked at both the roads. He would like to take both the roads, but that cannot be possible. He looked down the road as far as he could see and then decided at last to take the grassy path, as it seemed less worn out or used than the other. But on further introspection, the paths appeared the same. At first he decided that he's going to take the path which is grassy. But on further introspection, when he thought further, he found that both the roads appear to be same. The fallen leaves on the path seemed fresh and walked on. Now the narrator kept on standing there and started thinking of other plans. The narrator reflected on how he plans to return someday in the future to take the road not taken, but suspects he probably would be able to do so. So while standing there, he plans that someday he would be returning there and would be taking on the path which he left, but he is in confusion. he suspects that whether it is possible, whether he will be ever be able to come back one day and walk on the path that he had left. When he thought, he found that it is next to impossible. Because why? What is the reason? Because one road leads to another, one choice leads to another. So he hopes that in the future he would be able to share his experiences and the choices he took that changed his life. It is not mentioned whether it's for better or for worse, but he thinks that the choice that he had made that day, the choice that he had made of walking on that path, will have a greater impact on his life, and in the coming future he will be sharing his experience, he will be sharing the choice that he took that day to others. That changed his life. That decision that he took many years had changed his life completely, maybe for better or for worse. So main conclusion is that whatever the choices we are making in life, think before making any choice. Like here you can see the poet thought a lot before making a final decision, before walking on a particular path. He stood there for a very long time. He looked at both the roads as far as he could. He thought about the pros and cons of both the roads. Then he took the decision. So this is the poem Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. In the next lecture, we will be studying the poem deeply, stanza wise, and I'll also tell you about the literary devices being used in the poem. Thank you.